Liu Bei and Zhang Fei earned a hard-fought victory, successfully defending Shu. Afterward, Tao Qian bequeathed the lands of Shu to Liu Bei before he passed away. Finally, Liu Bei had a land to call his own. Meanwhile, Cao Cao had taken yet another step toward conquering the land. For he had taken the emperor into his custody after rescuing him from the remnants of Dongzhuo's army. Sympathizing with the plight of the Han court, Liu Bei came to a compromise with Cao Cao. And receiving imperial edicts through Cao Cao, he did battle across the land in the name of the emperor. It was then that a dark shadow appeared to block Liu Bei from carrying out his orders. Lu Bu, who had been under Liu Bei's protection, used his absence to raise an army of his own. And within the blink of an eye, he had captured Shu. Once again, Liu Bei was forced to wander the land until Cao Cao offered his assistance. He agreed to take in Liu Bei and his sworn brothers and mobilized his troops to reclaim Shu. Liu Bei was extremely grateful for Cao Cao's generosity, and together they set out for Xia Pi. There was no way that he could know what cruel, cold, and calculating schemes truly lay within Cao Cao's heart.
Xia Pi is a castle surrounded by water. If we flood it, it will quickly fall before us. Then we simply need to finish off Lu Bu once he's exhausted his troops.
However, Lu Bu is one of the mightiest warriors this land has ever seen. Even if our plan is successful, we mustn't let down our guard.
Indeed, most perceptive of you. However, we have no time to waste. We must begin the attack. We will begin our assault on Xia Pi Castle. Guan Yu, this will be your chance to prove your worth.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
A ballista has been set up on the castle walls. We must destroy it to assist our allies' progress.
My knowledge of the battlefield will help me prevail over this chaos. That was close. Thank you for aiding us.
Our flood attack has destroyed the peasants' crops. How can this be the right thing to do?
Brother, we must focus on the battle at hand. When Lu Bu is gone, the people will be happy.
You traitor, Lu Bu! You'll pay for your treachery!
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
An unknown army is approaching rapidly from the south. You are an example for us all, brother. Guan Yu, our main camp is exposed. They haven't sided with Lu Bu, surely.
We must all focus our strength. Zhong Liao, why would you side with Lu Bu?
No words are needed on the battlefield. Fight!
Is this where the path of the warrior ends?
I claim another victory in the name of my brother. He was a true warrior, and as such, he was drawn to the might of Lu Bu.
You are an example for us all, brother.
In the heat of battle, I allowed myself to be drawn into the fight. This is but a temporary setback.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
This is the perfect opportunity to strike. Lu Bu's time is up. Very good. I shall remember your efforts.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops. You have proven yourself a raving beast. Now I shall cage you.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Come at me in your thousands if you wish. You'll regret your brassness in hell.
I am here to face you personally. Prepare yourself.
Loosen these ropes!
They're just right for a wild animal.
Shahudwin. Fine work.
Cao Cao, I hear that you make use of
talented enemies. Then use me. The world will be yours. Have some dignity, Lu Bu. Die like a man of courage and integrity.
Kill Lu Bu.
Cao Cao! Curse you! Why?
So, would you have shown mercy to that animal?
Kill me. I am ready to die.
No. Stand, Zhang Liao. You will be an integral part of my plans.
After defeating Lu Bu at Xia Pi, Liu Bei and his brothers were greeted warmly by Cao Cao. However, Liu Bei was unable to clear the uneasiness from his heart. He chastised himself for being too kind, too soft, and for not possessing the cold cruelty of Cao Cao. It was then that a secret order arrived from the emperor. Cao Cao must be slain! It was a cry for help from the emperor himself, who had grown weary of Cao Cao's tyranny. Liu Bei thought to himself, if he were to slay Cao Cao, to whom he was so indebted, then he would be no better than Lu Bu. As Liu Bei struggled with his indecision, the order was given to eliminate Yuan Shu, who had attempted to usurp the imperial throne. Having bided his time in turning on Cao Cao, Liu Bei saw this as a perfect opportunity. Together with his troops, he led a rebellion in Shu. However, the chaos would once again prove cruel to Liu Bei. Cao Cao's massive army dealt his forces a resounding defeat. And during the course of the battle, he lost track of Guan Yu as well. The chaos continued to torment him, a man of unparalleled kindness and purity. And so he sought the help of Yuan Shao, the one man who could oppose Cao Cao. He soon found himself on the fields of Guandu, where Cao Cao and Yuan Shao were already engaged in battle. As he prepared for this great conflict, he quietly cursed his lack of strength.
I have only ever tried to do what was right, with all the strength I had. But my actions have seen much blood spilt, and now Guan Yu may be dead. All I ever wanted was to help the suffering of the people however I could.
And what's wrong with that?
Zhao Yun!
I am here, my lord, to join you in your cause as I promised.
You would? Why?
You could have looked the other way, but you didn't. That is why.
Thank you.